Hello, 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 hello. No, so I'm gonna pour the egg that we did last time that I painted. Um, so I've already mixed up like 12 ounces and I've already used a couple. Just a couple um, mixing up that's blue, and I mixed up some chameleon powder. It's white, but it has a like a purplish bluish tinge when it dries and solid, and the blue is going to be more. Um, it's going to be more see through because it's an ink. Um, so powders you can see through, inks you can't, and I'll put some glow in the dark powder in this candlestick, or not powder, it's glitter. I'm gonna pour that with clear. I'm gonna pour these with clear, and I'm gonna use the chameleon powder for this little faceted bear. And I got some other stuff to get to too, other little animals like this. So pouring the egg. You want to pour a little bit more into them because when it dries, it will shrink. I'm doing a circular pattern to make sure that I fill it all up. Fill up all the sides. What's that set for a second? And the second. This is a fancy egg that I painted with black and gold last time. Figured I'd wait until I did another one before I actually poured it. So here we are. Again, I'm using a circular pattern just to make sure all the sides fill up. That's why if there's any air bubbles in there, I'm trying to squeeze them out. One, two, three, or four. Alright, it doesn't look like I got that much left for the candlestick, so I will pour this out, mix some more up, and pour some more in, and then we get to the bear. And I'm gonna mix up another big batch. Got a little ounce thing on the side, looking how much I'm putting in. So this is 1-to-1 resin. So for every ounce of resin you put in, you have to put an ounce of hardener. So I'm putting 6 ounces of resin in, so 6 ounces of hardener goes in too. And now we mix for a few minutes. See how it's getting cloudy? Well, you'll know when it's mixed pretty well because it goes from cloudy to clear again. And now it's clear again. So it's mixed up pretty well. Hey, Janet. Well, hello to you, Janet. All right. So we got it mixed up. I'm going to spray some alcohol in it. Let it set for a second because it helps get the bubbles out. I know you can see the bubbles popping in there, but they are. And then I finish filling up that candlestick and we go on to the bear. Uh, doing these candlesticks are kind of like doing chess pieces, but chess pieces are a little bit more manageable. Yeah, I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol on that to get more bubbles out. Alrighty. Guess on to the bear. This is faceted bear. You pick chameleon powder for this one because with the facets and everything, um, the way the light's gonna hit it is gonna, well, it's gonna be more than one color people are gonna see once it's done. And if you want to, if you do see the bubbles, you can take one of these sticks and you can pop them. This one's pretty clear because we've already done the alcohol treatment on it and let it set for a little while. So it should be good. Again, you want to squeeze your mold once you get done pouring. So if there is any air pockets, they get pushed out because it'll look like pitting and stuff on your stuff if there's a lot of holes in it, a lot of air in it. And you can kind of gauge your molds too, because this one I figured is about 2.5 ounces, and it is 2 ounces. So, I'm just going in and popping some bubbles. When you pour it clear, you want it to come out pretty clear. Sometimes the bubbles make it look neat inside, though. So. Sometimes they work for you, sometimes they work against you. And now I'm just making sure make sure the bottom's filled. Well, rather have over pour than under pour, right? It's my first time working with these molds too, so. So you live and you learn. Let's see. Well, there's this unicorn mold. And I'm gonna try to pour blue and some, maybe some white after it. So I'm trying to make his man and his horn blue. Maybe there's two. I got the blue in there. Two ounces. I'm gonna put white in it. This is pearl white. Most of your inks, you're not going to need that much to do it because they're concentrated. Well, all these ones are concentrated. Oh, I need more than this one. But a little bit goes a long way. It's cool the way they go in too. This is a pearl white. This pearl white. And then this goes on the top. All right. And we got the big headed kitty. Let's give it iridescent ears. I like mixing inks and powders. See the different kind of stuff you can get out of it. It's definitely gonna look different. So I'll put more in there. And it's more blue. Hey Maya. Hey Brazy. Just making some little animals. And we're gonna mix this up. So we got the blue and the pearl white in this one. We got the iridescent powder in this one. This one's clear, black, and gold powder, and then that one's the blue mixed up. And when I did the candlestick too, it's glow in the dark glitter with clear. So there's our key. And I got a rabbit. So for the rabbit, putting the rest of the pearl into this one. I pretty much filled up the head and the ears. Gonna have to put some glue in it. And then the blue. And you got all your resin out. Definitely scrape out the glass. That's what spatula's good for, just big spatulas. Don't want to waste your resin. It's too expensive. Let's try to keep my trash together too. So usually use the cups and whatever gloves I'm using to do that. Alrighty. Not enough resin against something more yet. Guess we'll do a little bit next. I got a pretty good at this silver white powder. Gonna use for the horns. And stack up on cups like this. They're disposable. They're easy to clean up. And this is our little reindeer. Yeah, the powders kind of fly all over the place. Mix in about 3 ounces of white. Make sure you skirt the sides too, because your colors get on there. Resin gets on there. So it's silver and white. The light will catch it, all the sparklies and stuff in it. I think I'm gonna add just a little tap more. So here's our little guy. Do the horns and the ears. Oops. And then I have this red brown that I'm going to finish it off with. No. Well, I might do the wolf one. The wolf one. All I got. I try to mix the colors to get a sparkly pretty. Yes, that's good. And with that, the color doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes you just need a knife. Ready. And mix well. With your darker reds, browns, and stuff like that, doesn't take much to get it mixed up. Mm. Looks like I mixed it just enough for this. Maybe not. Again, scrape your cups. Get all the resin out that you can. Because that everything I showed you today, the thing that costs the most is the resin. Colors cost, well, I paid like 36 bucks for like 60 colors last time I bought, and my inks are like what, $27 at the most. Depends on what kit you get. And since I made a whole bunch up, I still got a little left in here that's clear. I can pour it in here to fill up the mold. And now it's done. Let's see if we have enough for the wolf. I don't think so, but hey, we'll try it anyway. Alright, well, pouring what's left of the white in. You will be a pearl white wolf. Or silver white wolf. You can go in and add highlights later with the with acrylic markers if you need to. And I have leftover resin, and I got a couple molds left over, so whatever I got left is going into this guy. Can scrape your glasses for your resin. Resin saved. And I still have some clear, so that's going in too. Normally at this point, I wait until I make something else and then fill the rest of this one up. But I think the clear is gonna fill it. At least most of it. Just gonna fill it. And the cool thing about the resin is it's self-leveling, so does that automatically. Well, that's all the molds we're gonna do for today. The only other thing I would say is this is alcohol. These are your molds. Spray a little bit of alcohol into the bottom of them. Try to get all the bubbles out you can. I think that's the end of today's tutorial. Yeah, well, it does take a little patience, Maya, for, to be taken out of the silicone. I did see that there is some fast curing resin that instead of 12 to 24 hours, it's 4 to 6 hours. So probably gonna buy some of that so we can all see how that's gonna turn out. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so that's it for today. That's all I got right now. Thank you for showing up. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, would be more manageable. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment, and thank you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, Maya, and Ben, and Brazy, and Janet. Thank y'all.